Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And because everyone needs a base right now, I feel like, well, doing another base video. So today's base is all about Legend League, because the base builder Exorcist, who provided me this base, used this base on its own in Legend, really high up there. He's really high pushing at the moment. So whenever you're facing, or like whenever you're pushing quite high, minus 260, minus 270 on defense is actually pretty normal. So he did something with this base which is pretty crazy. He was able to defend really nicely in Legend and High Legend, especially with around about 200 trophies, which is pretty insane. And that's back to back. So after that, he was like, do you want to showcase this base to your audience? I was like, sure, let's do it. So huge shout out to him for being able, or like for making sure that I can post this base. And well, for all of you guys who just want to have quickly the base link is down below in the description, but let's talk a bit more about the base itself first, and then I will show a couple of replays. So let's talk about, first off, about Hybrid. Hybrid is most of the time a really often used strategy in Legend, especially when you're getting a little bit higher up there, and they're most of the time the same entries. You're charging into the flanking Inferno Tower of the Town Hall, Hybrid into the Town Hall, maybe even charge the Town Hall. Things like that are pretty common. On this one, you have obviously two options. Charge the multi or charge the single Inferno Tower. Single Inferno Tower is a little more risky, and this is why the entry with the multi Inferno Tower is completely trapped with spring traps around the bottom side. Then this base might be a little bit compact. Might be the thing what you would say. So there's a next thing. Compact bases are typically pretty weak to Pekka Smash or, for example, E-Dragons, but this base is still doing pretty well against those. I will just showcase to you that in a couple of seconds later in the replay. But the next thing is a pretty classic setup when it comes down to expos, or I would even say a little bit more towards the air heavy side. We have overall 2 air expos and 2 ground expos, and then the setup of the single Inferno Tower of the Inferno Towers is 2 single, 1 multi, which is forcing the queen charges most of the time into the multi, which is nice for Legend because this means you can easily bait those entries, or like better predict the entries, and that's what it's all about. So let's talk about the offers which are still in the shop. If you're thinking about buying any of those, make sure to use a creator code. If you would like to support me, this channel, or what I'm doing, then use code ITSU. Thank you so much for that. And I think now let's get into a couple of replays, because nothing is like explaining everything better than just like seeing the attack on its own. And we're starting off with the Hybrid. As I told you, I think Hybrid is one of the strongest armies in Legend still, and I think it's used a lot of times over there. So making sure those, like this attack strategy isn't working that easily, this is already the first step. The second step, or like the most used strategies, I think at the like mid-range trophy to high, is for sure, in my opinion, either Queen Charge Hybrid, Pekka Smash, things like that are so common right now. In lower trophy ranges, it's more about the golems and the super wizards, but higher up there, it's not that common anymore. So we have the Queen Charge going in. The first Black Man already hit the healers, which is quite nice. So you already see this charge is expected. Now it's all about the clan cast. He's trying to lure that out with some more Hawk Riders, which is not really working that great. And now he's facing the clan cast. The problem with this is always the timing. You can see he's trying to force with his queen ability to make sure that the Inferno Tower is going down, but the timing is just too bad with this. So you should always use a Hound clan castle, by the way, with this base. It just works the best. Now he's finally made it through the Hound, so that's great for him. Now through the Inferno Tower, Hybrid is starting off. Queen is having a ton of damage. He's trying to save her, but that's not quick enough. So now it's all about the Hybrid. Healers are switching, which isn't the worst thing. We have the first minus flying away. That's how it should work. And now we have the king and everything funneling the top side. But the problem is the queen died early. And this is kind of the thing about this bottom charge. It's so risky. Going into the single, the clan castle timing is so perfect. So a lot of people are choosing, or like are going into the top multi-Inferno Tower, and then you already know what to expect. Like all of those spring traps are just going crazy on them. But even if you go in from the bottom side, you can see the queen is dying, the Hybrid is dying slowly as well with all of those spread out giant bombs. So you have slowly those like splash damage hitting in. And this means this is an easy defense. And as I already told you in the beginning, minus 260 to 70 or even more is pretty common. I see a lot of pros which are high up there in Legend posting like the perfect day, but not on offense. on defense. That's pretty common. So minus 320. That's not a bad base. That's just how insane those top attackers are. It's pretty crazy in Legend at the moment. So that's why it's so hard to find a good base, and this is why this base is doing so impressive. So let's take a look at the next attack, because as I told you, we have some more strategies to go. The next one is going to be Pekka Smash, which is pretty common as well, as I told you. Some people are still using bowlers, some people are using the super wizards. To be honest, for our like, example, it doesn't really matter too much, but let's see what this guy is exactly up to and what exactly he's going to do. So first off, Stevie is deciding where he's coming in from, I guess. Okay, let's see. 3, 2, and 1, and now the queen should be placed, or the warden should be placed somewhere. The war break, and that's normal entry for the queen charge hybrid. Actually, that's normal entry with the war break, but he's going in with the queen over there. That's quite a risky entry, because how he plays his queen, she can go either way, and if she's going to the left, that's kind of bad for him because of the Inferno Tower placement. But the next good thing is we can just see the queen pathing and how this works with this entry. So far so good for the base builder. Now the queen is walking into the base, which is good for the attacker on the other side, but he's always freezing that Inferno Tower just to make sure that his healers are staying safe, the warden just to help, and this is the perfect base building when it comes down to the defense placement. You can see the Expo is going down, but with attacking the Expo, this means the queen got lured into the warden, and the warden is such a big defense when it comes down to defend queen charges. Overall, it's just so strong, and really, this guy is having a lot of trouble keeping his queen up. He needs to do something using the queen ability at this point, which means a couple of the defenses are switching. The king on the left side to get the town hall down, but this queen is already all about dead, because like she has no chance to survive this. She got down the clan castle, but said this is not enough, and this is what I told you. This top side queen charge into the multi-inferno tower looks so good, but there's just so much damage, especially with the warden over there, and the king is getting the enemy town hall down, but still, the Pekka and everything have no chance. There are no spells left, there is no warden left, so really nice defense once again for Exorcist. The entry is just so annoying, and there are not too many entries on this base, because he cannot really enter on the right side, because this second layer air defense, which is always really annoying for the healers. So really nice setup of the defenses over there, making sure that the healers are dying, or like the queen is dying early, and having one of the main forces taken down really early on. And well, last couple of seconds we will speed through that, and then let's take a look at the next strategy, because we just want to keep pushing through all of those strategies and see how this base is doing in Legend. Like I said, all of those Legend attacks are pretty high up there in Legend. So let's see, the next guy is attacking with E-Dragons. Okay, that's what I told you as well. E-Dragons might be strong on this base because it's so compact. So let's see if it's somehow working on this one. We have the first loon coming in, funneling next couple of loons just to make sure if there are any black mines, and the loons are tanking everything, making sure the blimp is reaching the town hall, so the town hall should go down. So this is like this first thing to do. He's taking out the town hall only with loons. That's pretty uncommon. I think a lot of people are using either the Yetis or the dragon and loons, but either way, he got the town down. That's all what he wanted to get. Now he's trying to lure over the clan castle. One nice thing, he did only lure out the air targeting troops, which means the hound is still in there. The hound won't get lured, which is good for him. Now the loons and everything in behind, he's doing the classic E-Dragon, which means early warden ability, just to get all of those loons into the base, especially because the first, like the town already got taken down. We have those loons tanking the black mines, but we can see now the problem. The tornado trap is perfect. The tornado trap is picture perfect because it clumps up all of the E-Dragons together, and then the scatter at the bottom side is doing so much work. It's just insane. All of those E-Dragons are already so low, and we can see them now dying left and right. So this entry is expected once again. So really nice defense by the base. And well, that's pretty much it already. We can see the last couple of troops dying over here. This attack is going to get some more percentages because, well, the king is alive and he should get a couple of them more, but this is not even getting close to a 3-star, so really nice defense overall. If you guys would like to copy the base, make sure to go into the video description, take a look at the link, and we'll decide if you would like to try the base out on your own. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. If you guys would like to see more live wars then you should check out my Twitch channel. It's most of the time in German, but still, if you would like to see some crazy wars over there, we have some nice matches today in the evening at 8 p.m. CET, roundabout. We have Tribe versus Last Dance. This is going to be an insane match, maybe even tomorrow on YouTube. Let's see, but that's all about this video today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will have some great defense with this base. I will see you guys back tomorrow. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.